No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world. Can I just do something real quick? I just want to do this. Oh, it didn't even work, man. Fuck. I thought it'd be funny if like the tape like covered your whole body, but then I think I scraped you with the. Did it cut you?
No, I'm good.
Oh, okay, good. Well, as long as all's well that ends well. Figured we'd start out with a little cyberbullying, you know? Hey,
That's perfect.
It's the CUFBOYS podcast with Johnny from Ransom and Landon motherfucking Cube. We out here. How you guys doing?
We good.
Good.
That's gonna be my all over again.
That's my one and only time I'm gonna say we out here throughout this podcast, because I realized the other day that that's one thing I really hate that vloggers and YouTube people say is they say we it's lit and we out here like so much.
I've noticed that as well.
I've noticed that about myself.
I think I'm one of those people.
Yes, I do it too.
Stop now that you
I don't even know that you do it, but I feel like
I don't know. I'm pretty sure I do that.
It's just an easy thing to say that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, it's just replacing sentences that you don't have any ideas, basically.
Right. And our software fucked up last time we did this interview, so now we have to do it again.
Yep.
Terrible. I'm so sorry.
It's how it fucking. I don't give a fuck.
I really think it's going to be better than it was the first time, because number one, the software fucked up a bunch of times, and number two, I got like bad news in the middle of the podcast that we were doing earlier, like family stuff, like weird stuff.
Earlier today, or the one that we did?
The last one we did before, like the last 15 minutes of it. Remember in between the second segment that we filmed and then the last one?
Oh, didn't you get like a call or something and you ignored it?
Well, I ignored it at first, but it was just like some weird little family thing, and it was kind of depressing. So it was sort of like put me in a weird mood at the end.
It was just too much of a clusterfuck. Yeah, this is good to get it.
It was a clusterfuck. I'm glad that we're back. We just did the Killy one, though. And also today, he's dope. Today, I get in my car, throw on the new Ugly God mixtape. It's like I've been waiting for it for like well over a year. And who's the first voice that I hear on it? It's fucking you.
What the fuck?
I'm like, wow, Ugly God, if you're going to put a YouTuber on the intro of your mixtape, maybe it could be one that you've actually hung out with a bunch of times that, you know, gave you your first interview and that you're really like cool with. But no, instead he gave it to you and your mom.
I think it was just the concept, because she's just frying his ass.
It was so good the way she just cooked him. And that's like his ethos, is like cooking himself. Yeah.
It's perfect.
I like it. And I like the song, like just immediate thoughts. I like the song that's like talking about how gross girls who smoke black and milds are.
Bro, he's a genius, low-key. He's funny as fuck. Mm-hmm. Like, he's gonna, I guarantee that shit's gonna blow up.
I love
that whole album. Yeah. Because that, like, it's perfect for his image and everything.
So they were hitting you up trying to give you, like, money for the licensing of that? And you were just like, nah, like, just use it.
Yeah, they were like, basically, it was like one of his attorneys just hit me up, and then they, like, got on the phone with my mom somehow. I think I gave him my number, and then they, like, offered my mom, like, a little amount of money, and then my mom was just like, nah.
It's cool. She's like, nah, I'm gonna do it for the culture.
I guess. But then she was like, if they use video, we should have taken some. And I was like, well, they're just using a little audio clip. So fuck it. It's not, we shouldn't take any money from Ugly God.
I mean, you're part of history now. I
never thought of it that way.
Yeah. Like, you're going down in history. No matter what happens to Ugly God, no matter what happens to you, that's just one mark in history. When people go talk about Ugly God 10 years from now, you know, anything could happen between now and then. He could become fucking Kanye West, or he could become fucking Chingy.
He's huge.
He is huge right now, but you never know what could happen. But I'm saying, like, if his mixtape ends up becoming like fucking Thriller and he's Michael Jackson, then you're along for that ride.
Bro, that would be wild.
I saw a kid today tweet, CUFBOYS and Adam 22 are the most influential people in hip hop this year.
That was our friend.
Oh, okay, good. Because I was like, man, that kid is only paying attention to a very small percentage of hip hop.
That's one of our literal best friends.
Okay,
he's like actually like one of our, like, he's a quote unquote coffee boy.
That's
like
this dude in the back of my
phone. That's on his that's him.
See, I didn't even want to say anything when I noticed that on your phone, because I figured it was like your brother who died or something, because I was like, I just figured it was probably someone who's dead if you're just having it on there.
He just gave me this shit at like senior week. We were just sitting on the porch really smacked, and then he just like, I just put it in the back of my phone and I left it there ever since. I had the same phone.
That's cool.
That was our friend that tweeted that.
Well, it's always fun to look at one of your friends in a bow tie. Don't you think?
A senior picture. How long has that been in there?
Yeah, you've had that for a while.
Like since senior,
a year?
Senior
over a year.
God damn.
That's fire.
No, that was a year ago.
Okay, so how about this? You introduce us to Landon and Johnny, and tell us the most interesting thing you can think about.
Jonathan's a creative genius that runs Ransom, and no one knows it yet. Shout out Tyler Grasso.
Thanks.
He's a musician who's going to be famous as fuck within the next year. That's pretty much it.
Extremely talented singer / artist.
I know it. It's going to happen.
I believe in you as an A&R, at least on this one.
Me as an A&R?
Well, at least with him.
Oh, you're an A&R?
I just think it's impressive that like your first like introduction to like, oh, I'm gonna be a guy who's like gonna tell you guys about artists that I'm gonna work with is like actually like a really good artist, because you know it could have easily gone the other way.
Oh yeah, like someone that's trash.
Or like probably almost everybody who raps in like a 100-mile radius of where you live.
100%. Yeah, it just so happened to be him. I don't even consider him a rapper too. That's the weird part. He's literally a musician.
Yeah, he's more than that.
Yeah, like people always say he's gonna be on Double XL.
Yeah, I was in like jazz band in high school.
Yeah,
I played guitar in jazz band and shit.
People say he's gonna be on Double XL, and we're just like, that's not his path.
Right, because it's so. If you're gonna be like a singer type, like you're gonna have to be very rap-y. Like you look at like a P&B Rock. He's like a singer that was on the list, but he's very very rap-ish.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, for sure.
And he raps as well too. So
yeah, but he's definitely not at that path at all, for sure.
You're not a P&B Rock.
No.
I've never even really listened to P&B Rock.
Oh, he's great.
Me neither.
Yeah, he's fire.
I barely even knew who he was.
He's also like anorexicishly skinny, which is a big thing. I think
that,
I noticed that with rappers, there's a direct correlation between like their weight and how popular they are. 21 Savage, like rapper of last year, he weighs like 90 pounds.
90
It's not completely
Bro,
consistent, but it's very consistent.
I feel you, but did you see that fucking video of him making a knife?
Making a knife.
Literally,
oh,
was hilarious. Bro, one of the funniest videos I've ever
I saw it, but didn't click.
Bro, you have to watch that.
Okay.
It was hilarious. He's like making a knife, and he's like very happy about it.
Really?
It's like perfect. The perfect 21 Savage video. I like the way he's going now, for sure. He's like trying to be funny about, like, I don't know. It's perfect.
Was Ugly God actually like the rapper that your mom hated the most, or was that just sort of in the moment?
No, she probably hates. Well, at the end of like the sample of that Ugly God used, she brings up how bad Fat Nick is.
Oh, really?
Like, and I'm like, what? Fat Nick's fire. I think that made it on there too.
She seems like she's very much basing what rapper she likes on who she thinks is good looking.
Maybe.
Because she's like, that's one thing she keeps saying about Ugly God. She keeps saying he's ugly, so ugly, which might have something to do with his name.
That shit's hilarious.
But then I'm thinking like Fat Nick, like, okay, like maybe your mom's just not attracted to him, so maybe that's why she thinks his music sucks.
Maybe, for sure. I think it was just the Ugly God thing was the beat the meat thing that threw her off, the whole sexual part of it. Like that song, it was like the iPhone background. It was just so out of the world to her.
Yeah, and your mom seems she's quite traditional conservative. She doesn't seem like she's not a huge fan of like the toilet talk.
Oh hell no. Fuck no.
Does she get
she's
freaked
probably
out
mad
about
that I'm cussing right
Does
now.
she freak out about the comments sometimes? Since I'm sure sometimes the comments are like threatening to kill her and stuff.
You know how many screenshots I get like a week of
Really?
like comments? She says, "Go delete this one."
It's like your full time.
Go hide this user and shit like that.
Oh
I'm
my
like,
god.
oh my god.
Do you agree with her most of the time on like, because like if somebody says something rude about my girlfriend on YouTube, I'm gonna block them because that's like fuck you. Like you can't come into my house and be mean.
Yeah, if it's something that's like off the wall and you're like clearly being ignorant, I'm like, all right, fuck you. I'll just hide this user. Do you do that shit?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But I try to be tight about my like. I don't want to block somebody just because they disagree with me.
It's just so they're being off the wall ignorant.
If you're saying something that makes you a horrible person, then I want to block you.
Yeah,
like the being mean to random girls, I'm like really not here for that because it's like they're not here to defend themselves. They didn't even they allow themselves to be in the video, but they're not really choosing to be a part of your whole little bullying cycle.
Yeah, it's just like dumb shit that people say. Like people just saying like, I don't know, like the fuck the mom, like people saying I have sex with my mom a lot.
I'm sorry because I know I made one of those jokes as well.
Oh yeah, we never talked about.
Yeah, you were tight about it. You weren't feeling that,
bro. It was all right.
You were in a bad mood or something.
I was. Yeah.
It is fucked up.
All right.
No, we told him he was freaking out.
All right. Yeah.
I didn't even take it serious.
It was just like a bad time, and then I saw like a bunch of people under your comment
saying worse things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, why did Adam say that?
Ooh.
It was like one of those things. I don't give a fuck anymore. It's cool.
I don't know where to draw the line. It's tough for me.
Were you like fried or something or drunk?
I mean, probably. But
Yeah.
I mean,
it's what I don't give a fuck. We talked about it. Remember?
off 12 Zans talking about your mom on Twitter. SMH.
It was weird.
Oh, really? Probably wasn't on 12 Zans. I've never done that.
You're probably just drunk or something.
A Zan. I'm on 8 Zans right now.
Are you?
My nipples are pierced too.
Did you see my Instagram comment?
Yeah, I thought that was really cool. Yeah.
I thought about
Adam has his nipples pierced was your caption on the picture of me
I
and you.
sat outside CVS trying to think of a good caption for literally 20 minutes. And then I was like, oh, we made a joke about Adam getting his nipple pierced. I'm gonna put that as a caption.
I almost feel like you and I both in the same photo wearing like very similar narcotic pants. I almost felt like bad for Caleb. Like, damn, like we're overdoing it. We're like, kind of.
It was just a coincidence though, but he commented on it.
I'm very glad that I have black pants on, so maybe we can even like redo it. Like, why not get another photo in?
I'm down.
What shirt am I wearing? Oh, Reefer Madness. Okay, I haven't had a photo in this one yet. What the fuck does that say?
That's the heated environment.
What's
They're
that?
tight as fuck. I don't know. I just found them and I saw Xavier Wolf wearing them.
Okay.
And then so I was like,
that's a good litmus test. If Xavier will wear it, then it's probably not super whack.
yeah,
Okay.
they posted me on their Instagram.
That's nice of them.
So because I took a picture in it.
That's
so,
fire.
Yeah, shout out to the heated environment.
Let's go back to the very, very beginning and talk about how you got into this whole YouTubing thing. Like, what were your early videos like?
I'm getting so bad deja vu. All right. So,
No, it's okay. I know we already had this conversation, but the good news is that I already like partially forgot what you said. So here we are. We're right back where we started.
Reminded.
I might forget again. This is me.
Yeah.
Shout out to the cat.
He just almost bit me.
So
this
all started back in like 2012 when I did the Call of Duty shit.
So what? You were a trick shot guy or something?
Yeah. Like
so you were making YouTube videos of you just trying to like do
dumb.
And that's what kids do. They just find really hard shots to make and then do it. And I don't know. I've never played this game.
It's so irrelevant.
Okay.
It's just like dumb shit that a bunch of kids did 5 years ago. That's
Everything I know
now.
about Call of Duty, I know from like watching the gameplay footage and old scarce videos.
Yeah, it's Call of Duty's pretty much dead besides the competitive part. But like I just doing that shit for a while, and then I like quit and started doing competitive a little bit, and then quit that, and I figured out how to edit and how YouTube works and shit, and then I made the channel, the CUFBOYS channel, in like January of 2016.
Okay.
And
was the goal to just vlog it up a bit?
It was just Omegle
making,
videos. We did Omegle videos. I have them all
roasting
deleted.
people on Omegle.
Yeah, I had to delete them.
Wasn't that like
Deleting
chat
were
roulette?
very offensive.
Yeah. We were doing offensive shit like frying people, and people found them and like were saying how we were dicks, so we had to fucking delete them.
Oh, you did delete them?
Yeah, I deleted all 6 of them. Dude.
That's a good point, because I remember one time going on that thing and that a friend of ours he was on it with us and he just could not think of anything to say, like when we would match up with a random person besides just being, he's like the stupid super dumb guy from Boston. He just kept telling everybody like, you're gay, look at you, you're fucking gay. Wait, what is this cat? Oh my god, what are you doing? Get out of here. You can't just sit down there and attack someone. Get him out of here, Kevin. Just escort this beast out of here. He just literally decided that he hated Landon. That was insane.
It was weird.
Perfect.
He came all the way up here. He was like, fuck this guy in the fucking tie-dye shirt.
I was trying to pet him earlier. He
Shout out
nipped
narcotic.
me and shit.
Wow.
That was perfect.
Like,
I've never seen him like really like single somebody out like that.
I can't wait to see it back because I didn't see
Dude,
it.
Oh, man.
you got to see the beginning. He's like, I like jumped up at first. I didn't say shit though.
Yeah.
But then that happened.
I think that somehow like triggered him where he was like, no, I'm going up here. I'm going to bully this
like,
motherfucker.
I'm
He's
gonna
really
embarrass
fucked up
him.
like that.
I'm
Yeah.
embarrassed.
He
this man
was
no
plotting the
jumper.
whole time.
He's probably going to go over there and like take a shit on the ground or something. He's mad because I didn't let him out 5 minutes ago when he was trying to get out.
That's perfect. What were we
Yeah.
talking about?
Was it just your early YouTube career?
Where was I at though?
You were shooting people in Call of Duty.
Okay, no, it was Omegle.
Omegle,
I
yeah.
deleted all them bitches, and then I just made the Mom Reacts to Bones randomly out of nowhere in February of 2016.
That was the first one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think what sparked it all was the retweet, because he retweeted it.
Mm.
And then next thing you know, the comments were just full of do Suicide Boys, do Puya, do Xavier, everyone who was in the underground from there.
That's crazy.
Everyone else like retweeted it too.
Yeah, and then I did Suicide Boys, and they retweeted it too.
Because they were super early on pretty much in
Yeah,
their career at that
they
point
were
too, right?
barely they were popping for sure, but they weren't like, none of them were as well. Bones has always been kind of that huge guy since like past like
I know that is
2
so
years,
crazy
but-
because Bones is the same person that I originally like started to really like be in the underground hip hop scene. Basically, was because I
didn't-
reached out to his brother to like get music for the video or whatever. He brought them through the store. We hit it
You
up
did
with
that
Xavier
music video,
Wolf.
didn't you?
We did that too. The
We Don't
fucking
Believe You or
Believe You
something.
video.
Yeah, that shit's hard.
And then I met Xavier, got along him real good, did that interview. Boom, here we are today. And your shit all starts from reviewing a Bones video too. So basically, Such Hollow Water Boys, most influential rap crew in the underground of all time.
No, if he didn't, bro, if he didn't drop Rest in Peace, that crazy ass music video with that, like, have you heard that?
Yeah.
Yeah, if he didn't drop that, I probably wouldn't have never did a Mom Reacts, honestly.
Really?
Because I was like, that song's so
Yeah,
fire.
we were all psyched to hear that
I had to
song.
fucking do a Mom React to that shit
I
because it
feel
was
like
so
that
crazy.
video came out like yesterday. Jesus Christ.
It was like February of 2016, like over a year ago.
And that was the first Mom Reacts you ever
Yeah.
did? Oh my God. I can't believe that it's been that short a period of
Yeah,
time.
I
That's
know.
actually pretty crazy.
I know.
I think of that as like new school Bones. Like that's Bones after V1
I know.
Bones,
It was like when he first started like really popping is when I did it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, because I came in way before that, like 2 years before that.
Yeah, like
But
2014 probably.
yeah,
Is when you came in the picture.
Fiji water. I don't know why I'm drinking smart water out here like a fucking sellout.
I drink smart water all
Do
the
you?
time.
That's
Yeah,
good.
that's my shit.
So you start making those videos with your mom, and you start getting a little bit of a reaction, and
It just starts fucking popping.
Mhm.
We hit 50K in 3 months, like I said yesterday, and I was just like, I didn't know what was going on. And then people were just telling me to do all these artists, and then the summertime hit, which was when the Double XL of 2016 came out with Yachty and Uzi and all them. And I was like, maybe I should do mainstream people too.
right.
And then it just took off when I
Really?
did those people. Like, I did Yachty and Uzi, and I'm pretty sure it was like, and it's like the most views I've ever gotten. I did both of them in the same day. I uploaded
Right.
both in the same day, and I was like freaking out.
And did it occur, like, did you ever have to have any like weird conversations with your mom? Because like a lot of older women probably wouldn't want to be on the internet talking about rap.
Yeah, she was I'm pretty sure I remember her being
She was
skeptical.
Skepta's girlfriend or wife or what? She dated Skepta. That's crazy.
No,
Continue.
She was just like not sure if she wanted to do it.
Oh, okay.
And like, I remember her like being like sketchy about it, and then she just like I don't know, she just decided she wanted to, and then we just kept doing bigger artists, and then it just started exploding over last summer, and then I just been riding it ever since.
So does she like any rap? Like really like?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure she loves Uzi, Lil Uzi for sure.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, she's like that's a one person I'm pretty sure she loves.
How old is she?
She's like 52, 53.
Okay. My mom's like a good solid like 15 years older than your mom, so my mom's a little bit even more
Well, you're
behind
15
on-
years older than me, so it makes sense.
I know, isn't that crazy? I'm almost double your age.
Well,
Not really, but close.
you're 14 years older than me.
Yeah.
13, somewhere around there. Fuck it. I'm not doing math.
Thank God. It's crazy though, because like my come up has been in the works for a long time, because I've been doing this BMX like website shit since like 2006. So like I had like a good solid 10 years of that before this shit
So
really
you
started
were making
taking-
bread in 27 from the BMX shit.
from selling web banner ads. So this is way.
It was a good amount of money for you to be like.
I had a $10,000 month back then, but for the most part, no, that at first like that shocked the fuck out of me, because I had like a company that like sold like premium banner ad campaigns. There was like a whole little like gold rush for a while where like people were making a shitload of money off their blogs, and then that all kind of went away, and I had to figure out how to like sell ads to BMX companies and stuff like that.
True.
It was
crazy.
a lot,
I didn't
yeah.
know that was going on back then. That's crazy.
It was like it was tough, because it's like you had to figure it out on your own. It wasn't like YouTube that was just like, oh, you make a video, you get 100,000 views, here's a bunch of money, which now that's a lot more complicated too.
Yeah, it's fucked.
Were you making a bunch of money at one point?
Yeah.
And it occurred to you like, whoa, this is actually awesome.
I didn't know what was going on either. I used to tell them all the time, I was like, holy shit, what's happening? Like back in November and December, I would be like shocked.
Yeah.
Because those were the glory days, like you were saying.
Yeah, that's right before it shut up. And then around March, right, is when...
It took a shit.
Yeah, and it doesn't really make any sense for your channel in particular. Like, I kind of get it on my channel because, there's a lot of weed. There's, like, we talk about, like, terrible things. We do
Yeah, that
vlogs
makes
about
sense.
sex and shit. But, like, for your channel, it's like, what is the offensive
I think
thing
it's
on
just, I don't know what's going on. I see a bunch of other channels that don't really cuss either.
Mm.
Or only thing I do that's bad is cuss.
it? And
but,
you
like-
don't cuss that much.
Oh,
Really?
I'm
Okay.
bad. I
It
have
might
a
just
bad-
be the
like,
stuff you review.
The rap
Like,
shit?
yeah.
Maybe.
That's it.
I mean,
No,
if so, that's so unfair and stupid
no,
and
I know
terrible.
rap videos are taking a hit though, for sure.
Oh, like the money? You
Yeah.
think somebody like Cole from Lyrical Lemonades, he has issues probably?
For sure, probably, because
really
it's
weird.
so like pump videos. I don't know if they're
Yeah.
even making that much money because
Well,
he has so much like bad.
I was
shit.
watching the FaZe Rain video today, and he's talking about it.
I watched that today, too.
Yeah, and well, yeah, because he has a new one, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
And I was
today.
watching the old one too. That's about how he got his revenue basically shut off, and he's saying like, I'm basically making the same fucking videos as all my roommates and stuff, and they're not demonetized, and I am. And the only thing he said is like he got a couple videos demonetized because of vaping. And so he thinks that maybe like, video like channels that have had a bunch of videos demonetized, then maybe those are the ones that were like, oh yeah, that we're just gonna like basically completely demonetize those.
Bro, what?
That seems so insanely unfair and fucked up. He's got 5 million subscribers, and they're gonna just treat him like that and not even give him an answer. It gives me no hope for me ever getting an answer.
Or me.
Yeah.
We're fucked.
We really are. Like YouTube
If
as a
Rain's not
career
getting
is
an
so
answer.
fucked.
if Rain's not getting an answer, we're not getting an answer.
Exactly. And it's like, how could they be so disrespectful to the fucking creators that basically like make their site, you know?
Yeah, I know. They need to figure some shit out soon, for real.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, they need a new system. It's weird how they're not acknowledging it either. That's scary.
Like, in a perfect world, the bare, or at least the bare minimum that it seems like that they would do is that they would make it so that there would be some kind of appeal process. Maybe if I am putting a video online, I could like submit it into like a queue, and it takes 24 hours, and they decide whether I can get good ads on that video or not.
Yeah.
Like, that seems fair.
Yeah.
Just
sure.
a blanket thing over the whole channel, and being like I could edit all the swears out of this, and like we're not even smoking weed or anything, and it would still be.
Yeah, I don't understand the weed thing either, bro. YouTube is just too strict for some reason, for no reason.
You know what's
It's
the weirdest
like
thing ever
so
too
dumb.
is that I have a video sneak through one time. Like my Charlemagne video got good rates, but
The Charlemagne interview.
Yeah.
Weren't y'all talking about some fucked up?
the
shit?
first 10 minutes we're talking about eating ass. It's like bizarre. Like what
Bro,
the fuck is
it's their
wrong with
system.
us?
It's fucked.
It's fucked.
It's
terrible.
completely screwed up.
Has it
for
really
sure.
changed your perception of like where your future is going?
I've definitely been trying to fucking figure out other ways of income for sure. Yeah.
What's been working, and what have you tried?
Music videos is like the main other thing I've been doing. I've made like 5 music videos in the past month.
Yeah.
I do like 500 a pop for them.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You should sell reposts.
Bro, I don't have a SoundCloud that's popping. That's why I only have 5,000 followers on my SoundCloud.
Earlier today, I was telling you that if I sold 1,000 reposts at $200 each, then maybe I could just get like the down payment for like a nice house out here, and then I could just be like, "Yo, I bought this house off selling reposts for like a month." That would feel great.
I wish I could do some shit like that. You have way more power than me. That's why.
I'd get my Venmo shut
Bro,
down.
if I streamed on YouTube, because I used to stream. I streamed on Twitch for a little bit when I first got my internet, because I didn't have internet in my house, and I mean I was getting like 300, 400 viewers, and barely. I mean I made like a good amount of donations, but you're on a whole nother level with the fucking song shit.
Well, yeah,
that was
we're,
genius.
We're dishing out clout.
Yeah,
We're selling clout.
that's crazy. Is it not? Is it like? Can you get in trouble for that if you watch a song? Pay.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Oh, I should get in that shit.
You should. You could fucking kill it, bro.
Bro, I don't know if I could though. That's the thing.
Why not? Even
I
if
don't know,
if
I
you do
feel
a
like-
tenth of what I do, then you're still doing pretty good.
I know, but like I feel like I don't have as much power as you do.
Yeah, but like it's not even all about that, because so many of the kids that send their videos in for the stream are not really like, they're not like serious about their rap career or whatever. They just like want to like have everybody look at them for a little bit, and like
Yeah.
that's worth $20 or $40. You know, it's like,
I would do 10 or 20 off the
oh
start,
yeah. You do it a little lower. Just you figure it out, because you can tell like what level you
I
basically
probably
can keep
should
it
get
at.
on that shit.
Yeah, it's fun.
I'm definitely thinking about doing that.
Sorry for ignoring you guys over here. We're just getting super deep on the YouTube shots.
We're in the YouTube shit
So
with
I'm
the
just
YouTubers
watching
over
Nick reset his fidget on his knee.
Dude, I saw
He puts on his knee. It's on his knee, and he like spins it, and it
Super
stops spinning, and he
serious.
just like gets off his phone and spins it again. He's spinning on his knee.
Are you guys big on fidget spinners out there?
Yeah, all the kids
Fidget
are.
spinners
I just
are
got
global.
addicted.
You did.
Yeah, like 2 weeks ago, I bought one in
Yeah.
Walmart with him, and I joined the fucking cancer.
I don't have one
Cancer.
yet.
of
It's
the
not
whole that.
cancer, don't
It's cancer
disrespect.
for sure.
Cancer. That's like a big like slang thing the kids say on the internet now, like blank is cancer.
Yeah,
a
well,
weird
like
meme.
the YouTube comment
Brandon
section.
Q.
That's
Cancer.
cancer.
That is. They
There's
need to
cancer
fix
in
that
there
shit.
sometimes.
Do you see the giveaway? We can talk about YouTube again. Fuck y'all. All right.
What, the
Let's
giveaway?
talk- no, like the people that do fake giveaways. How do they not have that fixed?
They do, like, they ban people for that now, I think.
I saw Casey complaining about it like a week ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen people
Or
get
no,
banned.
H3 too.
You know what's a huge problem on YouTube is fake news. People who make videos that'll be like, you know, Kodak Black like says Lil Uzi Vert is a piece of shit. Then you watch the video for like 3 minutes.
Oh, and it's like not anywhere near that.
No.
There's like people doing that about the
About
video
everything now,
of
yeah.
Pump on that plane. They said Pump disturbing people on a plane,
Yeah.
yelling a skid it.
Yeah.
It has like 500,000
that does not
views.
happen on it.
It does
right?
not happen at all. He's cooling.
Yeah, that's like, and it makes sense though, because and it actually occurs to me, it's like I could do that. I could make fake videos and give them like hilarious titles. Some of it's
I
kind of
know.
genius.
Well, yeah, but it's misleading. That's
Yeah,
probably
that's
not
wrong.
bad.
Yeah, it's
Sure, that's
fucked up.
bad. I mean,
All right,
for
so
sure.
let's talk about the town that you guys all come from. I'm assuming it's like the most middle of nowhere,
Yeah.
random Middle Eastern.
It's just a southern Maryland parts area. There's just not a lot going on ever.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
depressing as fuck.
Abyss of depression.
Yes.
Bro, there's literally like, there's nothing
Terrible.
going on.
In the
If-
winter, it is the worst thing
Yeah,
ever. I
it's-
swear to God.
It's,
Really?
Yeah. It's like,
It gets so fucking freezing too.
Mhm.
yeah. And then there's just nothing going on. We literally don't do anything.
How far would you have to drive to like go to a rap show?
DC.
And how far drives that?
40 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not that bad, but
we're close to some cool stuff, like the cool stuff that's like.
What, like a
DC.
roller rink or something?
I mean, no, just like DC and shit.
The Walmart.
Bro, low
We
key.
hang out in Walmart.
I know you do. If you're from the middle of nowhere, you walk around Walmart once in a while.
And bro, if you go on my channel, you will see vlogs of us just doing dumb shit in Walmart. Dead ass.
That's tight. That's like a whole fucking type of YouTube video, really.
Yeah, of course. Even Rice Gum and Banks just did it.
Did they?
Yeah, they got banned from Target.
Oh, that's tight. I was just watching Banks buy his girlfriend $5,000 worth of Gucci or something, and I was
saw that too.
Yeah. I was like,
some crazy shit.
I was like, I can't imagine anything less relatable to kids, but at the same time, they probably like if when I was 12, I didn't know what the fuck Gucci was. I didn't know that there was some store that like had all this really expensive stuff.
I think it's just fashion is becoming so more prevalent in general.
It's weird, right?
For sure.
Yeah.
Like, just like people just know it for some reason. Maybe it's the internet.
Have you always been into like clothes and stuff, or is this more of a recent thing?
Since like the past like 2 years, I got into clothes. Maybe.
Okay.
It's probably him that got me.
Yeah.
More
Have
involved
you?
in it.
Have you always been like?
Yeah,
always.
he's the fashion guy for sure.
Really?
That's why he runs around.
Since like 4th grade, I've been like super into like clothes and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And have you had brands before Ransom or?
Yeah, I had one brand. I was running
my God.
with this kid, like back from around where we're at, and some like dumbass shit happened, and I was like pretty much like fuck you and left that.
And then started.
And literally
this shit
the
with
next
me.
day, I was like, all right, like all 3 of us were in my room, and I was like, all right, I want to do this with
No, it
you
wasn't.
guys.
You just called me at like
I
3 in
mean,
the
you
morning.
were.
Yeah, you
Oh,
called
you
me,
was in there?
bro. You called me at like 4 in the morning.
Oh yeah, cause
sad
I was
as fuck.
dude. I was
He was
About
like-
the other brand not working
Yeah,
out?
he was like,
Yeah.
bro, can we do something together? It was when my YouTube was popping too. It was like,
Yeah.
this was in October. Ransom isn't even a year old yet.
Right.
Yeah.
And we're doing the collab with Super Radical and
Yeah,
shit. That
shout out
shit's hard.
Tyler.
That's sick.
Yeah.
For sure.
Do you feel like people like in your town sort of get the level of success that you've reached on YouTube, or
Yeah.
do they not understand?
Just now, like
I think it's just now starting to happen, especially with this now.
Right.
Like I people started to find out that I was going to LA for this, and they're like, "What the fuck?" Like I have
Right.
people texting me like, "Congrats for the No Jump interview."
Really?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
I know.
I remember how trippy it was for like BMX kids when they'd be like, yo, I'm at a house party and like everybody knows I ride BMX and they're all asking me if I know you. And I'm like, wow, that's so fucking
That's
weird that in the
crazy.
middle of nowhere they could be talking about this shit.
Yeah.
But you were saying that Landon's almost like getting the fame like more so because like it sort of makes more sense to people like, oh, music more than like vlogging, which is still sort of confusing to people, right?
Yeah, kinda.
I mean, but he still is more clout and shit than me.
Yeah,
But
I mean, like I get recognized sometimes there where we're from. Like I get recognized. I probably can recognize where.
oh,
we're
you're
from.
talking about local clout?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no. I think more people like have noticed like just the music and stuff like recently. Ever
because-
since like Beach Town. And
Yeah, Beach Town.
Beach Town,
That shit's
like that's
for
when I
sure.
got like way more local support and shit. And then after Red Roses, like
Oh, yeah.
it seemed like I had like way more
Oh
local
yeah,
support.
I'm realizing
Like,
that now.
yeah.
Red Roses.
I mean, I
so
had
many
local
people listen to
support
Red Roses.
before,
For
but
real.
yeah.
I see it on
You guys doing
Snapchat.
the video for that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
with Cole,
either- yeah,
probably,
with
or
Cole.
Nick.
Wow.
I don't
That's
know.
going to be
but
a
I
big
think
one,
Cole,
though.
But I'm not sure yet.
The fact that
I'm not
the song's at like 1 million
It's about to
Yeah.
hit 1 million soon.
Yeah, it's like 900 something.
and it's like no video, that's pretty crazy. And it just came out.
I can't wait to shoot that.
Came out a
video.
month ago.
That's fucked
If
up.
it goes on Cole's channel, that shit's gonna pop off.
Oh,
bro.
hell yeah. That'll
Yeah.
really go crazy, yeah.
With skies and land, that I'm
my
excited
God.
as
You
fuck.
got to get that fire eye thumbnail, though. You got to get the fire eye thumbnail where you can see his face tattoos.
Yeah.
Somehow face tattoos,
Face-
I'm convinced they get you a lot more views.
Of 100%.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Actually, that's my advice for you if you want to keep your YouTube channel thing going and get some face tats.
Bro, my mom would kick me out.
Get a tattoo of your mom, then she won't even be able to say shit.
She would still kick me out.
Or just mom and a heart with an arrow through it.
on my face. She would still kick me out.
That's
It'd
like
be
the most
done.
classic tattoo, though.
But she would still kick me out. I would.
Really?
I mean, maybe on my arm or
You
something.
think she
She'd
would
be.
kick you out if it was on your arm?
Nah.
You would
She'd be-
change your whole look if you started
I'm
getting tattoos, even on your arms. You'd start to look
Oh
edgy
yeah, I
and
would look
dangerous.
weird. I would look weird. Yeah.
It'd be cool.
For sure. I don't know if even it would fit me or not, honestly, because I'm so pale.
Landon, you spend a lot of time on the sun.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm also like Asian though,
Oh.
so I tan really easily.
Okay.
But yeah, I do
Yeah, they
spend a lot
went
of
to the
time
beach
out.
like all day.
Oh, okay. Because
That's
I was
why
thinking, I'm like, man, they really look like they've been out in the sun.
And then my pale ass. I stayed at our apartment. That's
Yeah,
why.
we got
because I had to edit the
fucked
vlog.
up. We
Oh,
got
okay.
fucked up.
Hell yeah.
He like got like a potato on his knee.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
We were about to
bruised.
jump off this cliff, and like I was on this rock, and a big ass wave came and like pushed me off, and I was like bouncing around on rocks.
And he
getting
got fucked up.
It happened to me
Whoa.
too,
Yeah,
but
my
it happened to
legs
him
are-
way worse.
Yeah.
But you're all right?
Yeah, he has like a gash
yeah.
on his leg and a knot.
That
I'm
sounds
good,
like
though.
if that happened to me, I would have to go to the hospital. That sounds like pretty
I was
bad.
so
Bro, he
scared.
was
I thought I was
limited.
dying. Like I was underwater. I was like, "This is it. I'm gonna fucking die."
Yeah, the ocean will kill you.
Seriously.
The ocean will bust at your ass. It will
I know.
fuck
That
you
shit
up.
woke me for real. It really woke me up. I was like, "Damn, I could have died."
I kind of wish I was there to get on the vlog.
Oh, that
I
would
know,
be
that
cool.
would've been
Yeah.
so many
My
views.
friend died. What if he died? What do you call the vlog?
I don't know.
You don't think you would finish the
Friend
vlog?
died.
Bro,
Going
I would
sexual.
be so depressed. Because
Yeah.
like I wouldn't, and then we would have a plane ride home the next day. That
Oh.
would be horrible.
You could edit the vlog.
But the views.
The views.
The
That's
views
what
over
I'm
my
saying.
dead friend. Fuck that. That's
You
so
ever
depressing.
you ever have like a day where you're vlogging though, and then something shitty happens, and you're just like, vlog's over. Like
Yeah.
I'm just not. I can't keep going after
Yeah,
this.
and then you try to bullshit a few more extra minutes, so it's a full vlog.
Yeah.
Of course.
Oh, it's so
That's
dark.
how it works.
It hurts. I
Yep.
hate that.
I don't know how Casey does his shit.
I know. It's like that's what's so troubling about the fact that he went like over a year straight.
Bro,
Is like
he did
doesn't
600 videos in like a year and a half. Or
don't
some
you get
shit.
like fucking pneumonia or like something bad happens to you? Your wife tells you you're a fucking dick. You feel like shit. Something happens, right?
I don't know. He's a fucking robot.
Yeah.
That's why he's the king.
Did he inspire you to get into vlogging more?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like probably the main reason why I started, like, because I was so pressed on Casey in like December, and that's when I started my vlogging shit.
Right.
I was like, fuck, I'm just gonna try it.
Yeah, to be honest, like I knew about vlogging before him, but vlogging to me before that was always people sitting in their rooms talking about their makeup or whatever. And then he was the first person that I saw that was like, oh, he's just like documenting like his cool, fun life.
And he makes like a fucking movie, so it's like
Yeah.
he's a genius for sure.
And I was like, damn, and like he has like a kid and like a wife and like all this dumb
And a
shit that I don't
company,
have. Yeah.
a
So I'm
beam
like,
and
I can
shit.
make I can make vlogs about all the shitty stuff I'm doing that like is way cooler.
Yeah,
in
your
my mind.
setup is perfect. You have a fucking store on Melrose
Mhm.
in LA, and you just cool it. That's perfect. I have to go to fucking a depressed ass area.
That's what I think is some of the appeal about yours.
That's what you said yesterday. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say it again, motherfucker.
All right.
No, last time I was
definitely
like,
see that,
why
though.
do you think people like your videos? And you were like, well, that's kind of part of what we arrived at. We were like, well,
it was because they probably connect with me on that level, maybe because we're like I'm younger, you're older. Maybe
Yeah.
that's the disconnect between you a little bit.
I think being
people
young-
say people say you're old as fuck when you're not. You know what I mean?
I'm 33.
Yeah,
but,
you're not
you
old
know,
as fuck.
But that is a very good point though, because I look at like being young as a rapper or a YouTuber or whatever is a huge benefit because it just
course,
makes you
yeah.
way more relatable. Like no matter what happens, I could never be as popular as Jake Paul because Jake Paul seizes onto all these young ass kids. If you're 12, you want to look at it like a 21-year-old because they just kind of are like fresh out of the
Bro, I don't know how he is like so big. He has 500 million views in the last month. That's
scary.
That's like, and then if you watch his videos, you're like, what the fuck?
And he's monetized up.
They get 5 million views a video at least.
That's fucked.
That's like a whole nother planet.
You
Like,
said 500 million views?
yeah, he has 500 million views in the last
I can
month.
imagine in my head how much I was making when I was getting, well, I
Bro,
get
he's
about
making
10
so much money.
I get about 10 million views per month, and the fact that he's making 50 times that is like, what the fuck?
And then he has his merch and his company, Bro, the kid's caking.
It's like a couple million a month.
Yeah, at
Easy.
least, very
Yeah,
minimum.
Easy.
Very minimum.
Scary.
And his brother's doing the same fucking thing.
Mm-hmm.
They're both on top right now.
He's got the super fancy ass rich famous girlfriend.
Yep.
Yeah. I feel like I'm kind of like a more like hood version of that.
Yeah, 100%. That's why you're demonetized.
My girlfriend's got a private snap.
Filming threesomes out here, of course. That's
Gang
for sure
related.
why.
Yeah.
That's probably why you're demonetized too.
That's a good reason. I mean, that's enough for me. I mean, YouTube's got to look at me as like a person that's like basically bringing them bad publicity, especially when.
I don't know if it's that bad.
Okay, when you have a video called like my acid trip or whatever, and it's showing up in the recommended search over and over and over, it's like that's the kind of thing that they're trying to cut down on because
Actually,
they don't want to just have like. Remember when Leafy was like the biggest, most
bro, that was
explosive
last
YouTuber?
summer.
Yeah,
He had 100 million views in a month. That was crazy.
yeah, and it was
Shit.
like then like. If you're a YouTuber at a certain point, you're like, oh, like one of the biggest creators on the channel is basically just making videos about specific feminists and how much he hates them
Bro,
like every day.
It was so huge, and it was the weirdest videos ever.
I would try to watch it. I really didn't get into it.
I didn't get into it either. I was so confused why he was so big.
I enjoyed a couple of them, but then I was just like, man, this feels so mean. Why is he just picking on
It was
somebody new every
literally
day?
bullying. some
Yeah, it was
kids,
like
dude.
real deal cyberbullying is a good business to be in,
It's
apparently.
crazy as shit.
Yeah.
That's well, Rice Gum's doing that now too. Basically, he kind of makes fun. He just made fun of that Timmy Thick kid on Instagram.
Oh, that shit was
That was
so
one of the funniest videos I've ever
funny.
seen in my
I
life.
still got to see that.
It's
Like a
a
snack.
boy. It's a boy who like I think he's homosexual, but he like act, like he poses, and Bryce Gunn made like a whole video just like.
You should do some boom gang shit.
No.
Please.
Bro, I am not getting arrested.
Run up in the Panera, jump over the thing, and just steal a bunch of muffins, and then just jump back over.
I am not getting arrested.
People would love to see you do that.
People would love to see you do it too. You do it.
That's a good point. They would like to see me do that.
Bro, people will go crazy for you doing that shit.
I hadn't thought about me doing it. I just feel like I'm too old and like not agile enough to jump over the counter.
You got it.
You think?
You'll be fine, 100%. Just go into a 7-Eleven and grab the backwoods, like the whole thing.
Oh.
That's a perfect one for you.
See, the thing about Boom is he was able to get away with it for a while because he wasn't famous.
Bro, he blew up like the past month and a half.
Yeah, now everybody knows who he is, so of course he got arrested.
I think it's the rappers. The rappers hopped on, like, noticed him, and then all of a sudden it took off.
I was super anti-Boonk at first because I saw this video of him basically, like, sexually molesting a girl at a gas station.
I saw it too.
I hope that was fake.
I
that was
really
like
do too,
really
'cause it was
creepy.
horrible.
It was so weird.
I saw you say that.
Him stealing the donuts and shit is funny.
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck about Dunkin' Donuts?
He returns them. Apparently.
Oh yeah, he's got it. Why would he not? Right?
Yeah, he returned. That's why he got arrested. And it said in court. Did you see the video?
No.
They were in court and they were like, "Well, he returned the donuts back," and the lawyer or the judge started laughing.
Yeah, the judge's like, "Who gives a fuck?"
Yeah,
That's obviously
like,
not going to convince.
shit.
Yeah.
It's just like, I don't know. He blew up though.
Yeah, it's kind of worth it. Like you just become notorious and then you can do whatever you want. Like everybody knows who fucking YM Babe is.
Oh yeah, I forgot about him.
Everybody knows. And if you don't know, it's like the guy who was going up to everybody in line at the Supreme store. And it's like he only did that for like a month. Like he was doing that for a little while,
So
and
it's
now
perfect.
it's like, oh, now he's internationally famous and he can just continue on and do something else with his life.
Yeah, and then that fight with Rax. Did you see that? You know who Rax
Yes,
is?
that was great. Yeah,
That's another thing that got.
I feel like Rax went away after that. I didn't heard shit from him after that.
I'm pretty sure he did too. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the complex stopped covering Supreme lines.
Why did they do that?
I don't know. Emily, I think it might have been Emily leaving.
Emily Oberg, you think she was the Supreme plug?
Maybe, for sure.
I said that in the last interview. I was like, you should replace her. Now that she's gone, you could take her role.
No.
You wouldn't
They
do
already
it?
have replacements. How much?
Speedy Mormon. Every time I see that name, I'm just like, that is one of the
Which
greatest
one is
names
that?
I've ever
Which guy is
seen.
that?
He's like a real skinny guy. I don't know. Speedy Mormon. Everybody on Complex News has an amazing name.
I know. I'm definitely not doing that.
Hanneman Welch.
Oh,
Hanneman Welch. What the fuck is that name?
They do have some strange names over there.
Tamara Dia is pretty normal, but
No, that's
Speedy
not.
Mormon.
That's not normal.
You don't think Tamara Dia was a... No, you can come in. With the Popeyes cup. It's all good. Yeah. So no to Complex News? For some reason, I feel like it's my job to get you a job.
If they're cutting me a check,
oh yeah,
that's a lot.
They gotta cut you a check.
I'll think about it.
Yeah, and you can move to New York.
Maybe.
You're not down?
I mean, if they're cutting me a good check,
I don't know why I'm acting like I'm able to make this decision.
Yeah, you're working Complex.
Have you ever made CUFBOYS merch, or you just go straight into the ransom shit?
I've been thinking about doing that lately.
Okay.
Because people have been telling me.
Right.
Like,
just the Huff logo, but you change the H to a C.
No, I actually.
Well, it would just be so easy. It's like, how
I
could
was
you
thinking
not,
about just
right?
putting like a funny ass picture of just me and my mom on a shirt and just random dumb shit like that. Like we talked about Max from Omnia. He like is trying to get me set up with a store soon,
right?
A web store.
I was thinking about doing a shirt with a picture of me and my girlfriend and the cat, like a Sears photo. Like, go and have a photo taken like that.
Yeah, that shit would pop.
I think it'd be cool if I wore like a cool like sweater or something.
Did her shirts of her on it sell a lot?
I don't know how they're selling, but I know they're definitely selling. Check out lendertheplug.com and get some shirts. I'll get her to send you one. There's a shout out.
I'm down.
You don't think your girlfriend get mad?
Maybe.
I mean, realistically, she probably shouldn't be too worried about like my girlfriend banging you, especially since you live on the other side of the country and stuff. But
nah,
I mean,
she wouldn't be mad.
Girls get jealous about stupid shit.
She wouldn't be mad.
Your girlfriend ever get mad at you for shit in your videos?
I don't think so.
No?
No.
Nothing too edgy?
Nope.
You don't really like sexually harass girls in your video or anything?
No, I'm not like you.
Yeah. Mine can get kind of edgy.
Yeah, you're wild.
Yeah. I never grabbed a boob that didn't want to get grabbed.
What? You're funny as fuck. Fuck you.
All right, so where
I never
were we?
grabbed a boob that didn't want to get grabbed.
I'm just saying, like there was like one clip that some people got offended by where I was at like a music fest and like I was just kind of going like this and like touching a girl's boob, but she was like,
"Oh wait, I remember that."
Like making everybody touch her tits.
Yeah,
like,
that's just people making it a bigger deal than it is.
Yeah, like this is what she was doing.
If she's accepting it and not saying no, then it's whatever.
I think it's like kind of hard for feminists to like wrap their head around like music festival culture where there's a lot of like extreme debauchery and like girls who just want to like
go crazy.
You see the outfits at like festivals and stuff. It's basically like an excuse to be like borderline naked in public.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm here for
crazy
it.
At festivals.
Yeah, let's have a good time. Why not?
Yeah, 100%.
You ever film somebody like on drugs and then feel like that's kind of fucked up. Maybe I can't put that in.
I think I did. Where did I do that? I think we were in Baltimore. We were somewhere, and someone was on drugs, and I don't even know if I told them. It was just a homeless guy, and then like I just didn't put it in the vlog.
Right.
I don't remember where we were at. I think
that was like falling asleep standing up.
Maybe. I think that was it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It might have been like Richmond or something, Richmond, Virginia.
To me, having been downtown where there's a shitload of homeless people, I feel like putting homeless people in your vlogs is like a very, unless they are
I'm not doing that.
Yeah,
That's fucked
unless
up.
they're like fully having like a normal like conversation with you.
Yeah.
But if they're just fucked up and you're just kind of making light of it, it usually doesn't work out too good.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
But we're not around homeless people a lot where we're at, so I probably just filmed it and then just didn't put it in.
Right.
But there's for sure been probably 1 or 2 times where I filmed a homeless person on drugs or something.
Do you feel like you're kind of doing it for the ginger community when it comes to your videos? Like you're putting it on for the redheads all over the world?
Yeah, 100%. My Instagram, Twitter names have the word ginger in them.
Well, I think ginger pride is a good thing to seize upon.
You think so?
Yeah.
Why?
Because they don't have that many heroes.
Bro, what's that one kid that went viral and then apparently now he's a girl?
The gingers have no souls kid. And then, yeah, he did. He had his sex changed.
Is he really a girl?
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was a joke.
I don't know if it was a joke, but I did read about it on like Scarce or I saw it on Keemstar or some shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah. What
I did not expect that.
Plot twist.
Yeah, that is a plot twist.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm definitely up for the ginger culture.
Do you remember
100%.
when that video came out where you kind of hurt? Like, damn, bro I got a soul.
Bro, I was probably like 7.
Right.
Or 6.
But that's the kind of thing that could affect you when you're 7. Someone says you have no soul because of the color of your hair.
Oh, yeah. My brothers bullied me with that shit for sure.
Somebody tells me, hey, shaved head, you got no soul. I'm like, nah, fuck you. I know that's not true.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck now. I don't care now.
Nobody has a soul. How about that? Try that on.
You think so?
I don't know. What the fuck's a soul?
You're going to get in religion shit or something?
I don't know. You religious?
I used to go to church when I was very little, but I haven't in probably over 10 years.
You rejected it?
No, my family just stopped going.
Oh, okay. They kind of got sick of it. I love when that happens over time, when families just get sick of going to church.
I don't think we went to church since I was like 7, maybe.
That's what happened with my family. They were like all about the church thing till I was about 12, 13, and then I was like, you know what? I'm not fucking with this shit. And then I think me saying like I'm never going to church again, kind of they were like, well, I think we might be over it too. They never really were into it after that either.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember exactly what happened. It might have been my parents getting divorced.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what happened.
So has any rapper ever like hit you up after you did a Mom Reacts that was particularly entertaining?
Ugly God reached out to me in October, I'm pretty sure, just saying it was funny and shit. And then I'm trying to think, there's so many.
He's the king of like being willing to reach out to an underground YouTuber or Twitter guy or something like that. He's very good with his outreach.
Yeah, there's so many. Logic.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
What'd he say?
He just tweeted me saying like that was really funny or some shit.
He hit you up and he was like, hey, I'm biracial.
Oh,
Bro, that's a meme now. That's crazy.
I think it's so funny.
That is so
that
funny.
Logic will just always let you know he's biracial.
ASAP Rocky.
Oh, Rocky.
What'd he say?
Wait, no. Actually, he didn't
He's
even.
probably trying to get your mom's number.
Wait, you don't know about it? No.
Oh.
It wasn't even from a Mom Reacts.
Oh.
I made a news video. Remember we talked about news videos?
Yeah, you did a little run with it.
Okay, I made a news video about him being like an MTV person now or some shit. And he found it and put it on his Snapchat. Like
Really?
literally recorded me saying, shout out this kid for the love or some shit. And then he followed me on Twitter.
Wow, that's cool.
I know. It was like last August and I freaked out. Like,
That's
crazy.
legit.
Yeah, that's like probably the biggest person that's reached out to me. Him or Logic. No, Rocky's probably bigger than Logic.
Yeah.
Sure.
Have you thought about going outside the realm of Mom Reacts and doing like, Dad Reacts? Or
No,
like
that shit's corny.
Some random guy reacts. Yeah, because you like came in the game with the Mom Reacts. So it's like, if you were to start branching out now, it might be corny, but like that's like, you came in with that shit as a young bull.
Yeah, for sure. But I'm not going to like, my mom wants me to do like my stepdad reacts, maybe like 1 or 2. I'm like, Mom, come on.
Right.
That's too corny.
So this is the coolest part about your mom is that she has an African-American husband now. I love this because it's like she's reviewing rap videos and probably nobody out there would think that.
No one, people like say she's racist and then I'm like, well, she has a African-American husband basically. So.
And you get along with him good?
Yeah, he's cool.
Does he listen to rap?
Yeah, like old school shit for sure.
Like what? Like Snoop and Dre or something?
I'm pretty sure.
Wu-Tang?
Yeah, some shit like that.
What the fuck does he think about what you're doing?
He thinks it's tight too.
Okay.
I was on the phone with my mom earlier, and he like walked by the phone and said, "What's up, celebrity?" or some shit like that. He's cool
God.
for sure.
You're so good at impersonating.
Yeah, that was awesome. Now, I feel like I know so much more about him now after just hearing that.
Yeah, he's funny for sure.
That's dope. So you want to make the move to LA?
Sooner or later. I don't want to stay.
All you
where I'm
guys?
at.
I want to make it. I've been wanting to make it for.
Yeah.
You guys could all just get a little 1-bedroom, fucking post up.
I would be 100% comfortable with that if YouTube wasn't fucking me.
Yeah, exactly.
I would. Yeah, I would like take a year off from college and just take the risk.
Right.
YouTube's fucking me.
Have you ever gotten any brand deals or anything like that?
Nah.
No.
Should I look into that?
I mean, it's like when you're at your level, it's kind of, you know, that website FameBit or something like that. They're like,
I never heard
you
of
can
it.
find brand deals for like $250, $500, and it's like,
Ooh.
you know, so it's like, you know, they're smaller,
Maybe.
but
I might
they're
look into
easier
it.
to get.
Yeah.
But there's probably more competition too. Like I've got a couple from that were like more, but you know.
I might look into that for real though. I haven't tried to branch out into any type of. I have no sponsors or any. I've never had a sponsor on my channel or anything like that.
You
So.
should get a sugar daddy.
What do you mean?
It's like a guy who fucks you and he gives you money, like takes care of you, pays your bills and shit. Girls are super into this out here.
I'm
You wouldn't
good.
believe how many girls do that out here.
Oh, I
Super
believe.
normal.
I believe it.
Why, you
I
think
would-
all the girls out here are crazy as fuck?
Yeah, that's LA.
True. Yep.
They all have sugar daddies, probably. 95% of them do.
Do you believe that? I
I'm
don't
just
believe it.
kidding.
95%.
Maybe like 20%.
Based on what you've said in the last 30 seconds, I agree.
Maybe like 20%. I'm just being dumb.
Right, for sure. So, what do you see? Like, you're still really enjoying college. What are you going to college for?
Digital media production.
Right. So, basically, what you're doing now, making videos?
Yeah, just like video making and media shit type stuff like that.
Right. Do you
But-
see that helping you a lot with your skills, or?
Yeah, for sure. Like just like everything, how I don't know, just like marketing, maybe even like designing shit or editing in general. It helped a little bit.
That's
But
good.
I just like I've been thinking about taking a year off from college for a little bit. Just because I have this opportunity, why wouldn't I try to like do something with it? Because
Totally.
FaZe Blaze can tweet out saying like he took a year off from college and it was the best decision of his life. So like.
And what are you really losing if you take a year off? It's
I
like,
know.
what, you graduate at 23 instead of 22. Who fucking cares?
Yeah, it wouldn't be that big of a deal at all, but I don't know yet because the money shit's down.
Yeah. I feel like something has to happen at some point, but who
Bro,
knows?
there's no way it goes by all the way to November.
Right, because
November's the best month every year.
Because the thing is that there will be like competition at some point from some other like video platform that'll treat the creators better, and then something will happen.
I don't know about
Theoretically,
that.
it's a massive undertaking. Well, the thing is that YouTube is losing all this fucking money anyway.
They're losing billions.
So it's like, what, you know, where the fuck do they care?
Yeah.
It's not
I
like,
don't know why they haven't like put in. I feel like are they even putting in effort at this point to try to fix it?
because they're the biggest video platform in the world.
But
It's still
they're
worth
losing
a
so
ton.
much money. Like,
Yeah, but it's a long-term play. They feel like, 10 years from now it might be a little different. 5 years from now.
bro, but I don't know, man. They got to do something soon because people are fucked.
People are pissed. But that's the whole thing about it, is that like the massive creators, like the creators that have over 1 million subs or whatever, are like 1% of,
Oh yeah,
like less than 1% of the total YouTube, because YouTube is mostly like people making
Smaller.
stupid
yeah.
cat videos. and
Majority
stuff.
of YouTube is dumbass little people that have 0 subs.
Yeah, so even if you are a big creator, but your content isn't marketable to them, they basically are just saying like, no, we don't give a fuck about you.
Yeah, for sure.
For me, when I make a vlog now, I just try not to think about the money. I'm just like, no, I'm making this because I have
don't
a bunch
really
of
care.
fans who want to see a vlog,
Yeah, at this point, I don't care.
Mhm.
It's like it's whatever. Like I still made 45 videos in the last month, so I'm still grinding YouTube no matter what, honestly, because it's still an opportunity.
Yeah,
to do
exactly.
shit,
Because
for
it's like,
sure.
oh, you have 300,000 right now, but if you had 1 million, it's like, well, how many more opportunities would you get?
Yeah,
and you're not
there's-
going to get to 1 million unless you keep making videos.
Yeah, why
So-
wouldn't I keep making videos? Fuck
Mhm.
it.
It's like, I think a lot of people went through that phase though, where like I just totally stopped vlogging for a while, and it was just kind of like, well, I just fucking had to like sort of get my head together in terms of like, oh, why was I doing this in the first place? Because a lot of people, when they're daily, let's be real, when people are daily,
It's strenuous.
a huge percentage of
Yeah.
the time, the reason why they're doing it is because they're trying to make ends meet. And like, if you want to have a job, putting a video out every day, if you want to not have a job, putting a video out every day helps a ton, right?
Yeah, for sure. That's why I was able to quit my job, because I realized that I could survive off of it basically in like October.
Yeah.
Because I just like realized, and then once I quit my job, actually like doubled or tripled like the views and everything, so it worked out perfectly.
Really? That's crazy.
Yeah, that was in like November, I think.
Did you have like a slow, gradual process of learning to be comfortable on camera and to be able to talk
No.
effectively?
Actually, maybe.
Yeah, I think you did a little bit.
Oh wait,
Not
yeah.
like, not
Off
like-
the rip, I was like definitely. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't realize that I was even going to get a lot of views or anything. So I was just like, all right, mom, come here. And then I just did everything. But like now I'm probably way more like content friendly. Like people actually know who I am, and I like can like communicate, like tell them to like and subscribe and intro and outro and shit like that.
I feel like a lot of people would probably be kind of surprised that you're so like fluid on camera, like natural here, because I feel like a lot of people maybe seen like your early mom reacts things and like formed an opinion of you, you know?
And then don't watch them.
Yeah, because
anymore.
I saw a lot of comments that are just like, "Oh, you'll interview anybody now." Ah.
Yeah, that people are just being dumb.
Yeah, and there's a lot of people that don't understand like the value of being a YouTuber. You know, they
Yeah,
don't
for
understand that
sure.
like Scarce is like a
I
very
saw-
important person in the
Wait,
world.
people hated on Scarce interview?
I mean, just people don't understand. They're like, who the fuck is this guy?
Scarce
You know,
is huge.
he's huge. Yeah,
Why would you not interview Scarce?
that's what I'm saying. I had
If
like
you got the opportunity,
over
I would.
2 hours with Scarce. That was crazy.
Oh fuck yeah.
Yeah,
That would be perfect.
you remind me of Scarce though.
Oh god, that's not a good comparison. Why?
Because
Physically?
I feel
Don't
like
say physically.
No, not physically. Come on.
I'm just
Because I
kidding.
feel like you, and also Scarce is hot. I feel like you sort of like are like an unlikely vlogger, but you sort of fell into it in like a weird roundabout way because of the mom reacts type things, and
Yeah.
that's sort of like your appeal is that you're like not like a Jake Paul or like one of these like sort of like weird teen clone type things that are out there. And like with Scarce, it's like he's the last person on earth that you would ever pick to do the news every day. But he, for some reason, started doing it.
It's
and
because of the Call of Duty shit. You know, he
Yeah.
started out doing Call of Duty news, right?
Keemstar too, right?
Phase and SOAR news and shit like that, and then it transformed into what it is now.
Yeah. So
So
you both like found your way into the positions that you're in, but through very roundabout ways.
Yeah.
Which makes it very interesting to me. I mean, I'm kind of the same way too. It's like, I don't know, like I don't look like a podcaster or whatever,
Bro, yeah,
but I
that's
sort
same
of
thing with
forced
you.
my way in on YouTube,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, you forced your way into. You did the interviews, and then you realized people liked you too, and started doing the vlogs.
It's true. I mean,
100%.
But 2-3 years from now, you'll probably be looking at what you're doing on YouTube, and it'll probably be something so different or like,
Yeah.
like more evolved. Just over
It
time,
always
you just
changes.
get better ideas and
Yeah, things
different
just
trends.
always evolve, 100%.
Yeah.
Like my videos have changed so much in the past, probably like 8 months.
Yeah.
8 months ago, I was doing nothing but mom reacts, and now I do a bunch of shit.
But you don't make money off those for the most part?
A lot of them get claimed. A shit ton of them get claimed. Like probably at least 70. Nah, I'm gonna say like half. At least half get claimed.
Mm-hmm.
Like just the record labels claiming them.
Right.
And then I don't even know how that works. I don't know if I got the money from before that.
You do.
Oh, I do.
Up until they claim it, unless
really?
because and then they would have to actually. I heard from Elevator, because you know they do mad music videos for people.
Yeah,
met
we
with
just chilled with
half.
them.
Oh really? That's
Yeah.
dope. But they told me that like they had a record label, like they basically did a deal with the artist. They're like, we'll do the video for you for free, but we get to put it on our YouTube, which is they probably do deals like that all the time when
Yeah.
it's an artist they actually think is dope or likely to get a lot of views.
Yeah.
But then the song did like a ton of views, and then the label actually like came in for all the money that they had already made before the label signed him. Before they signed him.
Ew.
That's why you need
That's a
paperwork
horrible
right there, right?
situation.
Because fucking that's just a straight legal thing, and that's also a fucking label just being savage
a
as
horrible
fuck about it because they
situation.
know you already spent the money. Come on,
Yeah.
you know,
100%.
Even if
That
it's like
is
$100 grand, you're gonna find a way to spend it.
Oh yeah, that's ridiculous. But yeah, my videos get claimed all the time. I get like one notification a day of like a video that's getting no views or
Right.
something dumb.
You ever think about starting a Patreon? Everybody has at least thought about it, right?
Yeah, for sure. But
I
it's
tried it out
just,
for like 3 days.
how much did you make? Because I heard you made a shit ton.
No, it was
I
terrible.
thought it was. Oh, I swear someone.
Nah,
tweeted
it
me.
wasn't good. I didn't do like the proper list of rewards or whatever when I actually like started talking to some of the employees because they started hitting me up once I shut it down. They were like, no, like you should have done this, you should have done this, please try it again. I just got such a negative response from people just because of the
Yeah.
idea of it.
Yeah,
They're like,
it's
your,
not worth it.
Your whole attitude is all cocky and you're so full of yourself and you act like this, blah, blah, blah. How dare you ask us for money, you know?
It's not worth it.
Yeah.
Especially in my situation.
Yeah, and because you know what it is that I did it while I was in my like 2-month podcasting break while we were getting the new studio set up, and during that time period I was just doing vlogs, and people really don't feel like they should pay for vlogs. Like a lot of podcasts are successful from like donations
podcasts make money for
because
sure.
it feels like highbrow content, high quality content, but vlogs people definitely don't necessarily feel that way about it, you know?
No, not 100%. Like Philip DeFranco actually got a lot of backlash. Did you see that?
Oh, tons.
Yeah, I don't understand that because he has like he puts so much effort and like shit in
That's
his
what I'm
videos.
saying.
I don't understand why he got so much backlash.
No matter what, if you start a Patreon and you ask for money, you're going to get a huge backlash. The question is like, do you also get enough people that like
Support
offset it by supporting you, you know?
Yeah, I'm not doing that shit.
You a Phil DeFranco fan?
Yeah, for sure. He's cool.
Me too. I watch
He's
his
smart
shit
as
almost
shit.
every day.
Yeah, he's really smart.
I've asked
You
him
can
to do
tell.
this interview multiple times. He follows me, but he won't respond when I mention the
He
interview.
literally just doesn't respond.
Yeah.
Damn.
I know. What a thug, right?
He probably just doesn't know the level that it's on. If he knew the level that I was on and it would get him exposure, then he would probably.
I
do
think
it.
he knows because he made a whole video about the sex tape thing. Oh. That was cool. I had I had a couple girls hit me up and be like, well, I couldn't watch Phil DeFranco today because he was talking about you and your fucking girlfriend.
What?
Like girls I used to hang out with.
Oh my god.
They were pissed.
But I don't understand why he wouldn't do the interview though. He probably just doesn't know the level that's on 100%.
Yeah, and to him it's like he's gigantic. He's got 5 million subs, so he's looking at me with 750.
And he has
he's like whatever.
Bro, and he has like over 2 billion views on YouTube.
Yeah, what the fuck does he need?
Yeah, he probably doesn't give a fuck. Actually, now that I think about it.
But so
if
you
have over 1 billion views, you don't give a fuck about anything. But
for
that's
real,
realistic.
I think about that all the time.
Like I look at like people who are huge. I'm like, this motherfucker has like PewDiePie has 15 billion views.
But you know he's making like as much money as we are, right?
No.
He was posting screenshots in one of his videos.
Really?
And he was like, oh, the other day, this video I made $50
That's
off this
because he started
video.
cussing more.
I think he just, when they did the Adpocalypse, he was one of the people that was hit brutally by
Oh, this shit's trash.
it. Insane, right?
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. But he's set. He's probably has hundreds of.
But he's also the one that like got them into this fucking hot water in the first place because he's the one they wrote the Wall Street Journal article about.
But that kind of wasn't his fault, dude. That was a hit job.
I agree. I totally agree. I do think he was maybe a little bit over the line with some of those jokes, but not so out of the line that he should have his whole channel. Like
Bro,
some of the jokes
saying,
were a little bit off color.
Of course, yeah. But saying he's actually anti-Semite,
right?
Too far.
He's
not an anti-Semite.
The other day I noticed him saying nibba.
He said that?
Nibba.
That's a meme.
But he said it, yeah.
It?
But I don't understand that. How did G's become the red B emoji?
The internet's a strange place.
How did that happen?
Oh, is
Bloods?
it? Oh yeah, like and that
blood
like people change everything to a B, so that probably just changed.
But why the G's?
Because so that it's not so probably they don't get in trouble for saying it.
There has to be like a rich history of this and like how it came to be. I don't know.
No.
No?
It's just the internet being fucking retarded, 100%.
Somebody in the room knows and is trying to tell me right now, but no, you don't have a mic, Kevin. He's trying to tell me. Kevin, I'm not willing to learn from anyone besides who's at this table right now. I'm sorry. He's trying to fill us in. Wait, hold on. What'd you say?
I think it came from some weird little kid Minecraft shit.
Oh, really?
He said it came from Minecraft.
Minecraft.
Minecraft is not part of my cultural lexicon.
Yeah, I don't know about
Minecraft
at all.
I know that the graphics suck, and I guess that's part of it.
I never really got the Minecraft thing either. That shit blows my mind.
I would like to learn. I would like to try, but you know, I tried to play Counter-Strike. I couldn't.
I can't fucking do mouse or keyboard shit.
I was trying to play with the Xbox controller, and it's too advanced for me. I'm just like,
wait, Xbox controllers fuck you up?
Yeah, because I'm used to video games before you had the buttons on the top and the fucking multiple things and everything. So to me, it's like I'm much more comfortable with like Tetris or Pac-Man. No, honest to God, video games stopped for me at Tony Hawk 2.
Jesus.
Yeah, I know. It sounds like a long time ago, but
it was a long time ago.
I can't think of any games I really enjoyed after that. I was thinking about playing Zelda. I was looking at the new Zelda. It looks so addictive, bro. I was like, I can't get that because it's gonna take over my entire life.
Yeah, for sure. I don't really play any games anymore. I used to.
I never.
Yeah, I don't think any one of us play games.
I play Grand
anymore.
Theft Auto though.
Hell
That shit was
Grand
always
Theft Auto
fun.
On tour with Chapo, he just every single hotel he would set up Grand Theft Auto, and he'd be like trying to figure out if he could get Wi-Fi, and if he couldn't, he's like a little bummed because he can't play, and he's on Twitter and he tells everybody, the fans come play Grand Theft Auto. I guess, and
my
he loves
God.
it.
Did you see my mom react to him?
No,
I made one.
Oh,
he told me to.
I bet you hated him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She actually like what's it called? What's the word I'm looking for? She like tried to talk like him, imitated him.
Really?
And she was like making fun how he wasn't opening his mouth, and she was like,
Drinking so much lean.
Drinking so much lean and shit like that. She just said something.
No, she
dumb
said
shit.
she drinking so much lean, can't open my mouth.
Like she was just going on for not opening his mouth. When
It's like that in real life too. He's like he's just like he just mumbles. It's like he's got a mouth full of fucking jelly beans or something. And it's just so funny because he also like he's kind of like a bear. Like I would like yell at something at him from the back of the van, and he would be sort of like laughing, and I would just hear like he like make like a weird like.
Why is that? What I imagine Chapo to be like.
He just has like, I don't know. That's why he's like the perfect mumble rapper in my mind, is because I've never met anybody who mumbles even like a tenth as much as he does in real life. Like calling Lil Uzi Vert a mumble rapper seems absurd when you listen to Chapo first.
Retarded.
Yeah. What, saying mumble rap?
Like just like claiming like Uzi a mumble rapper. Like that doesn't make any.
He's amazing.
Yeah, he's nothing near a mumble rapper.
Right.
I'm trying to think of anyone else. That's not
like
a mumble.
21 Savage is not a mumble rapper.
Bro, he's
you can
not a mumble
understand
rapper.
every fucking word he says.
I don't know if we're taking it literal mumbling. It's just a category that everyone from that XXL last year is being put into.
There was kind of like an era of Yachty as a mumble rapper. I don't know. I mean, to me, you know what? Honestly, and I know I'm probably going to even catch some backlash for saying this, but to me, like Lucky, Fawny, dudes like that are kind of like more of like that's more of a like mumble rap to me.
I feel you.
You know, like
sure.
that's
I'm trying to think of anyone else.
But I don't.
Like
people don't call them mumble rap, but that's more mumble-ish to me.
I feel like if it got brought out to like the bigger audience, people would probably call it mumble rap.
It's not even like mumble rap. It's more mutter rap. Like Lucky is sort of like doing a lot of lean and zans and then muttering in the booth.
I've never even. Who's Lucky?
Lucky X, you know him?
Oh wait, yeah. I have heard
He's
of him
amazing.
before.
I love Lucky. I love Fawny too. To be honest,
I've heard of Fawny.
Oh yeah, Fawny's fire too.
I saw like him getting arrested or something like 7 months ago. I think.
Man, I don't know what the hell he's on. I keep hearing stories about him. He's supposed to do the interview soon.
Oh, for real? That'd be tight as fuck.
He should definitely do it because I feel like I hear a new crazy story about him like every week.
Really?
No comment. What?
Oh, you know something.
I don't know. He's really on his rapper shit. So in what, like, is it important for you as a YouTuber, as a creator, to like put on a lot of younger talent and stuff? Have you sort of like, because that wasn't like the goal at first, but it feels like now you sort of like try to promote the underground and you're putting your friends on and stuff.
Yeah, now that I have a pedestal, for sure, I saw everything in Landon since for like the past 6 years, so I put everything into him, and then he linked up with Skies, and then I saw like Skies we had a show in Pennsylvania where Skies is from, and like there was like 100 people there screaming Skies lyrics, like
really?
Like he's popping where he's from.
He's like,
it's like we walked in the back and people could see us and like started screaming, like it was like some weird shit, son. And so right then and there I was like, okay, clearly Skies has something.
Mm-hmm.
And then so I just started fucking with Skies too, and they're like the duo now, so it's kind of perfect.
You should start like your own label, like Awful
Not
Records or
soon.
something. Come on, you got
Bro.
two W's in your list.
I'm
already.
not signing I don't have any money for signing no one. That's
a
some
good
crazy
point.
shit.
Yeah, you definitely.
I would
couldn't
rather
sign
them
anybody.
go to like someone who's actually like huge.
But you could go work for one of them and then
maybe,
sort
yeah,
of like
yeah.
work out deals for people
maybe
you fuck with.
Maybe in like the future or something. I'll probably
It's
think
not
about
exactly
something.
an easy position to get into, but
Yeah.
it's possible. Yeah.
Maybe. You never know.
I'm
what
not
could
even saying
happen.
sign them. I'm just saying have like a crew. Like this is my fucking. These are the Cuff Boys or whatever you want to call them.
It's us
pretty
and
much
Skies.
what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So he's a formal Cuff Boy.
No.
okay.
Well,
No, but like, all right, we're like the
the core. Like
main
we've been the
ones.
best friends for 7 years, but
Mm.
Skies is definitely like our part of our
Skies and,
crew
yeah.
type shit.
Is he
for
your
sure.
first black friend?
No.
I was testing you. I want to see if I got a real
Face
answer
tats,
there.
though, maybe
First face tats.
is-
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
for sure.
Right.
I went to a school with predominantly black, so
Mm.
I fit in pretty well.
Do you feel like
somehow.
gingers are like the minority of white people though?
No.
Okay.
Oh wait, maybe for
Well,
sure.
it carries like there's obviously a level of discrimination against the gingers.
No, I don't.
They've
feel
faced a lot throughout
discrimination
history.
against me. Maybe as like jokes or like dumb shit like that.
I'm pretty sure that gingers have been killed throughout history for their
No.
appearance. You don't think so?
I would like to see an article on a
I
ginger
bet
murder.
Young
something.
Jamie, pull up an article.
Is it
that's what Joe Rogan always
gingerphobic or
says.
some
I've tried
shit?
it though.
Gingerphobic.
I bet that there's been like gingers who've been killed for their gingerism, but obviously it's
Bro,
probably
there's
like
no
much
way.
less than like the number of people that were killed for being gay or trans or anything like that. But like
Yeah.
way more down the list, it's like the 7 people who've been killed for their gingerism in the history of America.
Gingerism.
Is that okay? Can I say that?
Yeah,
They're
if you want to.
gingeria.
They're gingeria, yeah.
Do you think like certain segment of women just love the red hair though?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah, for sure. There's
Okay.
probably a little segment of them,
Okay,
like 5%
that's dope.
of girls like redheads. You think so? Lena said it.
5%.
Yeah, Lena said it.
That's
Yeah,
what-
but-
1%.
But you know, she fucked that up. That was the goal. Is like because I had told her I was like, hey, like, you
so
should
she
you should
wasn't.
hit
She
on
wasn't
him.
being serious. Is what
I
you're
mean,
saying.
she probably thinks you're all right. I don't know. Because when I had Chris Long ask you guys when you first came in here, I told him beforehand, I'm like, yo, they don't know what the fuck they're walking into, so you should tell them that you want to take them to a whorehouse and see what they say. And
He
was
didn't
like,
say that.
Yeah, I know, because he left. But like, we were gonna do it, and I think that was Lena trying to have fun with it. She was like, oh yeah, like maybe we should have a threesome, and then she just starts laughing, and she couldn't keep it going. Like she was trying
She
to.
said that to me.
I think she was like, "Oh yeah, you're hot. Like we should like blah blah blah," and then she just starts laughing. I'm like, "Shut the fuck up!" Like
she
it was
couldn't
just
do
not
it.
convincing enough. I was like, "This is not."
She
no.
couldn't do it.
And it was way after the whole interview too. So I'm like, "Okay, we're not gonna troll
Fuck
right
it.
now, no." And then I said the nipple ring thing. So
That's legendary.
have you been
probably,
thinking
but-
about getting your nipples pierced this whole time? No.
No, I'm not getting my fucking nipples.
What about your tongue?
Nope.
No.
I don't want to do anything like that. I'm
no
good.
face tats.
No, I
No
don't.
backwoods?
I'm too scared to get a tattoo because I feel like I'll
Your
get
skin
something.
will reject it.
That, 'cause I'm pale as fuck. Or just because I feel like I'll get something that I won't like on accident. I'll be like, fuck, this is on my body for the rest of my life.
The Huff
Did that ever
logo
happen
with
to
a
you?
C. Cuff. Yeah, but it was
Cuff.
when I was younger, and then I would just get it. Like I actually, nobody knows this, but this whole arm, I had some shitty ass tattoos when I was 18, and I got them lasered like 4 times, and it cost me like, I forget, like $3,000, $4,000 or some shit. But then they were all super light, and then I got this whole sleeve done really, and it's really dark. So when tattoo artists see it, they know there's something going on with it, like why it's so dark, because it looks
'Cause it's
way
covering up
darker than the
something.
average tattoo. Yeah, it's the cover of some little scribbles under
That
there.
just that just reminded me of someone that we probably could talk about.
Who?
Fousey Tube.
Fousey too. Wow, you got a thing for him or what?
No, that's
You know,
just.
he goes
I just know
jogging on
you
the
hate
street
him.
all the day.
I just
all the
know you
time.
hate him.
I wouldn't say I like hate him still. I think he's like a shitty person and like an annoying person that I had a very brief like flirtation where I like had to like watch his videos for a little while.
Wait, hold on. You said he jogs by here?
That's what I've been told, because I never get here really early, but like Alfredo and some of the other people have said that they'll be in front at 9 o'clock in the morning and he'll jog by. I don't know if
Bro,
since
do
he
you
did the
think-
weird like homeless mission thing that he's on or whatever.
Bro, if you see him, you gotta get him in your vlog.
If I saw him, I would knock him out.
Oh, you would?
No,
Really?
I'm just kidding.
Oh, I didn't know it was on that level.
No, I wouldn't know what the fuck to say. My friends have said that too, that he'll run by and they'll just look at him and be like feel like they're supposed to say something or yell something, and they don't know what to say, so they just don't.
Yeah, his whole YouTube shit kind of fell off too.
Yeah.
It's kind of
That's
sad.
kind of heartwarming just to know that his career probably won't last forever, I guess.
Apparently he's a millionaire, so he's set.
Oh, yeah. He's got to be a millionaire from doing that. You have to be such an idiot not to be.
Yeah, for sure. Him and Roman.
Oh, God. Roman Evan, yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not getting no fucking tattoos. Screw that shit.
Right.
Not anytime soon. Maybe when I'm older.
You think me and you could do a tour like Roman and Fousey?
Yeah, 100%. Cuff and rope tour.
I love that.
Let's
man.
get
It's
it.
so funny.
Let's get it.
Oh, I hope that like our futures somehow lead us in the direction of that seeming like a really good idea like a year from now.
I would be 100% down if it actually is something that could possibly happen.
I don't know though. I feel like they are able to do it to huge audiences because they appeal to so many little kids.
Bro, their tours were huge.
Yeah,
They
I've seen the videos.
It was insane.
But they're so kid friendly, and
Yeah,
I just
that's
don't.
why they're so big.
I feel like our fan base largely is probably like 16 to 22,
Yeah.
and that those are probably the people that it would be hardest to convince to like come to a
Cuff and
theater
rope
to
tour.
watch people talk. Yeah,
Yeah,
I want to do
I would be
podcast
nervous
tours
as
and
fuck.
stuff. Would you really?
Yeah, I
don't give a
don't
fuck.
know if I would be able to do that.
I'm
dude.
so jaded to it. The only thing that bothers me is that sometimes like kids come up to me telling me like I changed their life, and I feel like I'm not reacting enough.
Yeah, you can't try to give them back that attention.
Yeah,
that they've
I
given
want
you.
to, but it's
Yeah,
I
it's
just
hard.
don't like. I hear this a lot,
Yeah,
so
I
it
meant,
doesn't
like-
really hit me the same way it used to. I
Yeah.
appreciate it, but I don't. I've heard it a lot.
It's weird
yeah.
for sure. I met like some kid that was actually like nervous like a week and a half ago, and I'd never experienced. Like he was nervous
Really?
as fuck. I could tell. I told him I was like, you don't have to be nervous. You're fine.
I love it.
I didn't. I was like freaked out a little bit. Oh, I wasn't freaked out. I don't know if he's watching this, but I was just like, it took me by.
Dude, it's weird how consistent you can tell what the mood is by how wet and clammy and limp their hand is when they go to shake your hand.
Yeah.
And they shake a lot too. If they're like really, really nervous.
For sure, yeah.
It's like fucking, you grab it and it's just, you feel like you're grabbing onto like a salmon out of the case in the fridge
A salmon in
at the grocery store.
Yeah,
You like
it's
grab like a
weird.
piece of fish and that's what their hand feels like, is they're so sweaty and nervous. It's
Yeah,
so
it's
weird.
weird to think that we actually have an impact on other people's lives that much.
People are so fucked.
It's weird.
Yeah, scary.
I didn't expect any of that for sure. I know you didn't either.
Nah, it's crazy. But that's what's weird is that I kind of had that with like BMX kids like 10 years ago, but now it's just like a different category, or a bigger one.
You were popping back then that much?
I was very well known in BMX, but being well known in BMX is like, it's like you just don't like. I remember like I was with my mom one time and a guy came up to me and was like really hyped to meet me, and it was just like. I had been doing the blog thing for like 4 or 5 years, and it just stood out to me so much. Like, wow, I can't believe my mom just got to see that. Whereas my mom gets to see me do that like whenever we hang out now, which is weird.
Oh, what does she think about it?
I think that probably makes her more proud than
Really?
anything else. Yeah, because it's just like she sees like little kids get excited, and then she was a librarian. She just retired, but it's like that to her. It's just like, oh my god, like nothing that I could accomplish financially would make her as happy as the idea that little kids are like inspired by me. She's like
That's
that.
tight.
She's very like she's an
My
inspirational
mom-
meme.
My mom like actually has gotten recognized a few times, I'm pretty sure, and she likes it. I'm
Bet.
pretty sure. She like always she calls me or something right after.
Did she ever ask you to cut her in on the money?
Oh yeah.
And how'd that go?
Well, I would want to because she's like the main reason it started
Right.
popping off. It was she gets a percentage for sure of the mom reacts. She always has.
That's good.
Yeah. Past year.
So she was hit by the apocalypse as well.
Yeah. Well, she's not. I'm not paying her now because she knows how bad it is.
Right.
But yeah, of course.
That's good.
People, I made a whole video on it. People were like, "What the fuck? Why would you do that?" And I was like, "It's kind of a debatable thing. Like kids were saying that you shouldn't be. She should try to help you get money and shit like that because she has a career and shit. But like,
What'd she do?
she like sells contracts for a big company or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
For like an HVAC company.
What up? Come on in, guys. Hello, ladies.
But yeah, that's what she does.
What's up? Wow, there's people just pouring in. Look at this.
But yeah, she sells like contracts and shit.
That's
some
cool.
weird shit like that.
Hmm.
Shout out, Mom. I love you.
Shout out, Mom. What else should we cover here? We're an hour and 10 minutes in. Feeling pretty good about that. I feel pretty bad about having to redo this, but I think all things considered, it went pretty well.
Yeah, it went perfect.
Huh?
Like their music and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we should we talk about Lana a little bit more?
We did a little bit.
We did.
I think when I'll come up with Skies and we'll like talk more.
Right.
Oh yeah, there'll
that'll
definitely be a Landon
that'll
Cube
be
and
like-
Skies
You're going to come
interview.
when Skies comes again?
Yeah,
Oh,
that-
hell
for
yeah,
sure.
tight, yeah.
You'll give them a
For
two.
sure.
That's going to
That
be
would be
dope.
lit,
I'm
for
very
sure.
down for that.
Yeah,
Landon
that's
could just
what. Yeah, I was
be on
waiting,
every
like-
episode.
I'll just come to every.
Do you think your mom wants her own solo episode?
Oh God, that would be bad though.
Yeah, that
The
would
comments
be
would
bad.
be horrible.
I would want to do it with her and this mysterious stepfather that I now know about.
Oh.
And you. Oh, my God. That'd be great.
Oh, that
my
would be. I don't know
God,
if I would want to do
dude.
that.
No,
I
you
wanna
probably
watch it.
shouldn't. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I would want.
Or just you and your mom.
Bro, I couldn't do that.
You wouldn't want to be on here with your
Okay,
mom?
no, I would do it with my mom just for
Oh, I'd be
for
super
fun.
nice to her, yeah.
Yeah, but like, the comments would just be horrible. Think about it.
They would. And I'm
Especially
not gonna
the
like.
things we talked
I'm not
about.
gonna like permanently ban people for like saying weird stuff about your mom just because like.
Oh,
you know,
I wouldn't
I don't
care.
know how many more times your mom would be on the channel, so it seems like it might be kind
It
of.
wouldn't matter that much
Yeah.
if we actually did. I'm down though, 100%.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Maybe one day.
Mom reacts. Are you gonna make your mom react to this interview? And then I'll make a reaction
That's a good
video
idea.
to that reaction video.
That's a good idea. Maybe.
Adam22 reacts to mom reacts to CUFBOYS No Jumper interview. What a title! It's a
Reactception.
lot of.
I actually
words
could
in
get
there.
her to react to, but it'd be a fucking hour of me sitting there bored as shit because I was the one talking.
Yeah,
So I don't know, maybe.
it could get
You just
heated.
get the clips out there. Get clips.
Yeah, just pull out the little parts.
I would just sit her down and get out of the room, go do something.
She'd probably be horrified at certain moments.
Oh, 100%. She's gonna be pissed at something that I said. Probably. Shout out, Mom. Though I love you so much.
That's all right.
Should we do shout outs?
Do some shout outs. Let's hear it.
All right. Y'all ready?
Where
Shout
do
out
they need
Lil
to go to buy ransom first off?
Sky.
What's the URL?
Ransom Clothing Brand on Instagram.
Boom.
You got it, Johnny. Go. Ransom. What's the Twitter?
Twitter is Ransom Clothing. Instagram Ransom Clothing Brand. Ransomclothing.us is the website.
Beautiful. Landon.
Oh me. Oh yeah. SoundCloud.com/LandonCube, and then all my @s are Landon Von Cube. Like
We out
my
here.
last name is actually Kube though.
Shout out Lil
That's it.
Skies.
But Landon Von Cube. I just say Cube.
Any more shout outs?
Shout out to
Lil
CUFBOYS and all his
Skies.
empty weed bags here from all the big kush
No,
he
this
was
is from
smoking.
Big Pop Goggles.
Cameron smoked
I
all
do
the
not do
kush.
drugs.
It's all
I hate
done.
this meme. They have this meme where they try to make people think I do drugs.
Really?
Yes.
Like put a blunt in his mouth. from
Yeah,
him.
they
Dude, I
force
literally
it.
sh-
He just posted an Instagram picture saying I hit the blunt when I
I
didn't, and
can't
now
hit
everyone
the-
thinks I fucking.
One of my friends was passed out on the bus, and he was passed out so bad that we put a condom in his mouth. We fucking drew all over his face, and there's a photo of him, and it's so bad that nobody's even like leaked it because it just looks so horrible.
Oh, that's
It's a
fucked up.
condom hanging off his tongue.
Fuck, I would still put it out.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
we probably will. All right, man. Hey,
Any more shout outs though?
Oh yeah. Okay.
All right.
Shout
Oh, right,
out,
right.
Yeah,
let's
quick
see,
shout outs real
shout
quick.
out Brett.
Shout out
Nick
Jake.
Jandora right there.
Shout out Nick,
Music,
yeah.
the
Shout out
videos.
Mom.
Yeah.
Shout out
Tyler.
Narcotic, Tyler Grasso,
Tyler Ramos,
Tyler Ramos.
Tyler Ramos.
Jake.
That's my man.
Mom, Dad,
Jake.
little sister.
Oh yeah,
Big
love you,
sister.
Mom.
Oh yeah, my
And-
mom and dad and my brother.
All right, yeah, we're good.
beautiful. Hey, well, much love, much support to the CUFBOYS and all their forms and various types of gingerism.
Let's get it.
I really appreciate you guys coming on and
Thank
doing
you so
this
much.
2 times.
2 times.
No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world. Check us out on YouTube, SoundCloud, and iTunes. Bang, bang,
Yeah,
bang, bang,
yeah.
bang, 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 bang.
Like an athlete, but got no jumper. Like an athlete, but got no jumper.